we got a brand new offering from Nike Basketball. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching WearTesters on YouTube. My name is Jackson, and today we have an initial look and review of the Nike Cosmic Unity 2. Obviously, Nike's calling card with the Cosmic Unity and the Cosmic Unity 2 is the sustainability aspect. According to Nike, the shoe is, quote, made with at least 20% recycled content by weight. And you got a message on the box, too.
Awesome. Wow.
Part of Nike's Move to Zero Move to Zero is Nike's journey towards zero carbon and zero waste to help protect the future of sport and the planet, I'm assuming. Does it have an impact on performance? Probably not. But it is cool to see Nike doing something to address climate change, global warming, rising sea levels, apocalypse, all that kind of stuff. This is the follow-up to last year's highly popular Cosmic Unity. After the first model was pretty universally praised, the reaction to the Cosmic Unity 2 so far has been kind of a mixed bag. I love the look, it's funky like the first one, but this one, it actually looks like there are some panels on the upper. Unfortunately, when you get it in hand, there's really not. Now, starting off with the bottom of the shoe, you've got a multi-directional traction pattern with a rubber compound that seems like it will be outdoor friendly. One of the highlights of the original Cosmic Unity was that it was a capable outdoor performer. And based off of the pattern and the rubber compound, I think this one is going to be just as good. The one reservation that I do have actually comes from the product description from Nike. Nike calls it a thin, durable outsole. So, you know, you tell me. At the very least, compared to most shoes that come out today, I think these are going to hold up pretty well outside. Are you willing to shell out $160 for an outdoor shoe? That's up to you. The cushion here is pretty much the same as the original Cosmic Unity. You have a Zoom Strobel unit, and you've got a lightweight foam compound. I'm not totally sure what the exact compound is. Nike doesn't specify it, and due to the sustainable nature of the shoe, I don't know what they've done to kind of tweak it. What I do know is that it's lightweight, it feels good, and you're gonna sit really low to the ground.
Bitchin'.
You can see the midsole there, obviously in the back of the shoe through the midfoot, and it's gonna cradle your foot, but at the forefoot area, you do sit within that midsole, pretty much down to the crease that you can see right there. So this profiles as a really nice combination of court feel and cushion, thanks to that Zoom Strobel unit. I can't say it enough, that Zoom Strobel and Air Strobel, shout out to Air Strobel, you don't get the love you deserve. That's the stuff that's going to keep me coming back to Nike right now. As for the materials, you've got pretty much textile everything. I know this is a shoe that's supposed to be really environmentally friendly, but man, Nike, couldn't you just give us just a little bit of leather or some suede? Just a little bit. As far as performance goes, I think the materials are going to work just fine. The material on the upper isn't as thin as what you're going to find on a lot of budget shoes, but this isn't a budget shoe. It's somewhere in between the really thin uppers of, you know, the Giannis Immortality and some of the thicker textiles and knits and stuff that we find on some of the high dollar shoes out there. This falls somewhere in the middle. How it feels is just kind of but I anticipate it's going to perform well. You're probably not going to have to break it in at all. There's not going to be any weird flex points or hot spots in there. One thing I find a little bit interesting is that there really isn't any reinforcement right at the toe where it meets the outsole. That material is really thin. You do have fuse overlays on the medial and lateral side, kind of in that forefoot area, but nothing right at the front of the shoe. That could be cause for concern durability wise. I'm hoping that the shoe stays intact. I'm hoping there's no separation up there. I'm hoping that I am wrong, but I do know that some shoes I've played in the past that had that type of construction where the upper meets the outsole at the very front of the shoe, that it is prone to some separation. Again, I hope I'm wrong. In the collar area, you've got some padding. It's not really sculpted. There's no Achilles notches, nothing like that. Like I mentioned earlier, that foam from the midsole wraps up onto the upper in the midfoot area and in the back of the shoe pretty high. Actually, in the back of the shoe, looks like it's coming up to be the heel counter, but luckily, there's an internal heel counter as well, so the stability in the back of the shoe is solid. On the upper material, there is a little bit of padding on the interior lining of the shoe, so you're probably not going to get a whole lot of airflow. The only place where I can foresee any airflow coming through is on the tongue. You've got a lot of perforations there. Speaking of the tongue area, you've got a traditional lacing setup. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with lace pressure, which for someone like me who ties their shoes pretty tight, that's a good thing. As far as the fit goes, I went true to size. Lengthwise, that is perfect. Widthwise, it gets a bit tricky. The shoe is pretty narrow, especially in the midfoot where that foam really comes up pretty high. So if you have wide feet or you're planning on wearing these casually, I would suggest trying these on if you can. Going up half a size probably wouldn't hurt. But for those with average to narrow feet, true to size is the way to go. Of course, that tight, close fit is probably going to end up being a good thing performance-wise. But if you're somebody who wants to wear these casually, it ain't me. I know right now you never really know if you're going to be able to try a shoe on in stores, but I think that this will be a shoe that you will see in store that you will be able to try on before you buy them. And if all else fails, take advantage of Nike's return policy. You've got a TPU midfoot shank here that peeks out through the outsole. Of course, that helps with torsional stability. So the support features on the shoe seem to be on point. Now this colorway is being called coconut milk, and yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. On the pull tabs, you do have some pink and some mint green, and it's kind of cool. It's mismatched on each shoe. If that's the kind of thing you care about, then there's something for you. You got a little bit of gray charcoal, kind of a marbled look on the swoosh. And if you look closely, you can see that it says Nike Earth Mission. So again, Nike really going hard for planet Earth. At least that's what they want you to think with the shoe.
Right.
But yeah, again, my expectation is that these are going to perform well on court and that this is going to be a shoe that you can wear both indoors and outdoors. But of course, to be sure, you're going to have to wait for the performance review. That's coming soon. In case you were wondering, the insole is just, it's an insole. It's fine. It does have that little, it does have a little bit of room cut out for that slight protrusion of the Zoom Strobel unit. I've never tried to swap out an insole from a shoe with Zoom Strobel, and I'm not going to. So, what do you think about the Cosmic Unity 2? Do you like it more than the last one? Do you like it less? Do you not care? Are you gonna wear these on court? Are you gonna wear them outdoors on court? Are you gonna wear them casually? Hey man, if you like them, you like them. I think these look good, but not that good. But anyways, drop a comment, let me know what you think about the shoe. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace and much love to you.